Assalamu alaikum children and welcome to Story Station at the library. कैसे हैं आप सब? I hope you're taking care of yourself in this hot weather and keeping yourself hydrated. गर्मी से महफूज रहने के लिए खूब पानी पिया करें. Today I'm going to read you two stories that are all about music. क्या आप कहानी सुनने के लिए तैयार हैं? Yes? Great! Oh wait! I hear something. What is it? Yes, it's the sound of music. Music को उर्दू में मौसीकी कहते हैं. Do you know how music is made? Music is made by playing different instruments like guitar, piano, and drums. Can you think of any other musical instruments? I'm sure you can. Lots of people like to sing and dance to music. Do you like music too? If you do, I'm sure you'll enjoy today's episode. But before we read the book, we'll learn some new words together so that you can enjoy reading the story without any difficulty. The first word is perform. Perform means to present in front of a group of people. For example, taking part in a drama, acting or singing for an audience. Perform का मतलब है पेश करना. Can you say the word with me? Perform, perform, perform. Well done! The next word is festival. A festival is a special day of celebration. जैसे मेला या त्योहार होता है जब सब मिलकर खुशी मनाते हैं. Let's say the word together now. Festival, festival, festival. Good job! Now we learn about musical instruments. Musical instruments are used to play music such as guitar, piano, or drums. Each instrument has a different sound and we use these to play and make music. Let's practice saying it together. Musical instruments. Musical instruments. Musical instruments. Well done. Our next word is apologize. What do you do when you make a mistake or hurt someone? You apologize. This means to tell someone that you are sorry. Apologize का मतलब है माफी मांगना. जब आपसे कोई गलती हो जाए. Can you repeat the word after me? Apologize, apologize, apologize. You're doing great. The last word we're going to learn is nervous. Nervous means feeling worried. This can happen when you think about a problem or something that you're uncomfortable with. Nervous का मतलब है घबराना. Let's practice the last word. Nervous, nervous, nervous. Excellent. I hope you will remember and understand all these words while listening to this story. Now let's read our first story. That's about 4 friends who want to take part in a music show. In this exciting tale, we'll meet a goose, a frog, a bear, and a rabbit. The story is called The Music Show. This was written by Hong Ben-Siti, illustrated by Lom Friac, and published by the Let's Read Asia Foundation at letsreadasia.org. One day, on the way to meet her friends, Goose saw an interesting sign. The animals of the forest were looking for a group to perform music and dance at a festival next week. What did Goose read? Goose ने क्या पढ़ा? Yes, a sign. Goose ने एक ऐलान पढ़ा. What was the sign about? The sign read that a festival was being held in the forest and they were looking for a group to play music and dance. जंगल के जानवरों को मेले के लिए गुलकार की तलाश थी जो अच्छे से गाना बजाएं और डांस करें. Goose thought Frog, Bear and Rabbit would love to perform. They all played musical instruments. Goose would dance. What do you think the goose will do? I think the goose would like to take part in the festival. आपको क्या लगता है गूस क्या करेगी? मुझे लगता है गूस को मेले में शामिल होने का शौक हो रहा है. Let's read on to find out what happens. First, Goose went to the pond and asked Rabbit and Frog to join her. They said yes. Then Goose asked Bear to play as well. Bear said yes too. Did all her friends agree to join her? Yes, they had played musical instruments before, so they all agreed. Goose के सारे दोस्त उसके साथ हिस्सा लेने पर राजी हो गए. ये तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. The four friends gathered near the big tree and agreed to practice together before the show. Rabbit thumped a container with his paws. Frog tapped a can with a stick. And Bear banged on a mug with his spoon. Did all the four friends use their real musical instruments? No, they got creative. The rabbit used a container, the frog used a can and a stick, whereas the bear used a mug and spoon. All these things made a different sound. Don't you think it would be interesting and entertaining to hear their music? Goose spun and twirled to the music. Wow! The goose danced! How did she dance? She moved round and round with her wings open. वो अपने परों को खोलकर मजे से घूम रही थी. Then, to everyone's surprise, the wooden stick flew out of Frog's hand and hit Goose on the head. What happened? Frog के हाथ से stick गिरकर उसके सर पर लग गई. How do you think the goose will react? What will she do? Will she forget it and continue to practice? Or will she be very angry? आइए देखते हैं. Before Frog could apologize, Goose lashed out in anger. If you cannot play properly, please leave, she shouted. Oh no! Goose is very angry. वो तो बहुत ही गुस्से में है. Do you become angry with your friends when they make a mistake? Do you think it was the right thing to do? क्या आपको लगता है गूस ने सही रवैया अपनाया? Bear and Rabbit tried to convince Frog to stay. We can't play without you, they said. But Frog was saddened and sadly hopped home. Goose asked Bear and Rabbit to play their music again. But without Frog's steady rhythm, she had trouble following the music and fell down. Were the other animals able to play without Frog? Of course not. The music they were making was incomplete. Frog के बगैर उनकी मौसीकी नामुकम्मल थी. After falling many times, Goose became angry at Bear and Rabbit too. So the two musicians left Goose and went home. Goose sat alone for a long time and thought about what had happened. Eventually, Goose realized she needed to apologize to Frog. She went to Frog's house but was too afraid to knock and ask him to come out. Why was Goose afraid to knock on Frog's door? Yes, she was ashamed of her behavior. Goose अपने रवैये पर शर्मिंदा थी. Bear and Rabbit came by and offered to knock on the door for Goose. Knock, knock. Would Frog come out? Frog opened his door and was surprised to see Goose there. Why do you think Rabbit and Bear helped Goose? Because they were all friends, and friends help each other. Rabbit and Bear knew that Goose did the right thing by saying sorry. उनको पता था Goose अपनी गलती मान चुकी है और अपने किए पर शर्मिंदा है. ऐसे वक्त पर दोस्त ही दोस्त की मदद करता है ना? She handed Frog his stick and can and said, "I'm sorry, Frog. Please come back to play music with us. Our performance will not work without you." The next day, Frog was very nervous before the performance. What if he lost the stick again and hurt someone? Goose comforted him and reminded him what a great musician he was. She also promised not to get angry if the stick hit her. At last, the festival began. Everyone enjoyed the beautiful music and dancing. The friends couldn't wait to put on another show together. Did everyone like the four friends' performance at the festival? Yes, they loved their music and dance. उनको बहुत मजा आया. So the music show was a big success. That's the end of our story. But don't go anywhere because we've prepared an exciting song for you. We have our musicians ready with their own set of instruments. Listen to the song to find out which instruments they've used. Here we go. All our friends are here today. Let's hear what they have to play. Big Bear, he's right here, playing his drums with a pair of sticks. Jump, little frog, sit on the rock, hold your guitar and strum a chord. Hop, little rabbit, what's her habit? Dancing in the meadow and playing the piano. Did you like the song? Can you tell which instruments were used? Yes, that's right. Drums, guitar, piano, and violin. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story. आपने आज क्या सीखा? How should we behave with our friends? हमें अपने दोस्तों के साथ कैसा सलूक करना चाहिए? We should be patient and understanding with our friends. हमें अपने दोस्तों के साथ सब्र और तहम्मुल से पेश आना चाहिए. We should not become angry about little things. Now I'm going to read you another interesting story called Sahana Makes Music. ये कहानी एक लड़की के बारे में है जिसका नाम है सहाना. उसके घर में बहुत खामोशी है. How can she liven up her house? Can you guess? Yes! Sahana starts creating some music of her own. Sahana is trying to read. Why is the bark so noisy? Look at the picture of the bark. Can you see who's making all this noise? आपको क्या लगता है? सहाना को शोर की आवाज कहां से आ रही है? The truck? There's a truck on the road close by. What's the sound that it's making? Is it the workers? Yes, the workers are constructing something near the park. Could the noise be from the children playing nearby? Yes, the sound of the ball dropping is very close to where Sahana is sitting. Sahana is bored. Why is her home so silent? Sahana's house was very quiet. उसके घर में बहुत खामोशी थी. What do you think she'll do about it? आपको क्या लगता है सहाना क्या करेगी? I think she'll do something to make some noise and some sound. Let's read on to find out. Sahana likes sounds. She likes music. She starts hitting everything with her fist. क्या आपने देखा सहाना ने क्या किया? Let's make the same sounds together. What did Sahana do first? Yes, she gently hit the table with her fist. Just like this. It's quite a loud sound. Now, let's try using the palm of our hand to tap this couch. क्या आपने आवाज सुनी? Does it sound different? आपके ख्याल में इन दोनों में से किस चीज की आवाज ज्यादा जोर से आई थी? The table or couch? Yes, well done. The table. When we hit the table with our fist, the sound is very loud. She hits her hand with the spoon. Ow! She said. Do you think tapping your hand with a spoon will make any sound? No, I don't think so. But tapping the spoon on a glass will make a sound. Did you notice how soft the sound is? Sahana taps on the glasses one by one. So many sounds! Now I'm going to use these 3 glasses to make the same sound as Sahana did at home. Did you notice the different sounds they make? Let's listen to this again. आपके ख्याल में इन ग्लासेस में से किससे ज़्यादा जोर से आवाज आई? This one? Well done! Sahana taps lightly. Sahana strikes the glasses hard. When Sahana gently taps the glass with a spoon, this is the sound it makes. When she strikes the glass hard with a spoon, this is the sound it makes. Did you notice the different sounds we made using the same spoon and glass? Let's read on to see what else Sahana will do. Sahana slides her spoon all the way across the row of glasses. She taps on the glass with lots of water. It goes. She taps on the glass with not much water. It goes. Listen carefully as we slide our spoon across all three glasses, from the one without water to the one with some water and on to the last one which has more water. Didn't that sound like music? I think so. Let's hear it again. I'm making music, says Sahana. And finally, Sahana made music. Doesn't she look happy? I think she looks very happy. Sounds are invisible waves in the air that reach your ears. The bigger or louder the sound, the higher the wave. The smaller the sound, the lower the wave. And now for a fun fact. Did you know how sound is made? Sound is produced through waves. When we tap something, it vibrates or moves. The vibration produces sound waves. Did you enjoy this story? I'm so impressed by how Sahana made music that I want to make some musical instruments at home. How about we do this exciting activity together? Today we're going to make 2 DIY musical instruments from materials readily available at home. Our first instrument is a handmade paper plate tambourine with some bells and beads. Are you ready to liven up the atmosphere? For this activity, you'll need 2 paper plates, some ribbon, about 5 to 10 bells, a handful of beads, some colored or patterned paper to decorate the plate, a pair of scissors and a compass. कैंची या कोई तेज चीज इस्तेमाल करने से पहले हमेशा अपने घर के बड़ों की मदद लें. And lastly, liquid glue. For the first step, we'll need some pre-cut ribbon, paper plates and a pair of scissors. Take the first paper plate, flip it over and then lay it on top of the other plate. The next step is to either punch a hole through both these plates along the rim using a hole puncher or pierce through the plates using scissors. कैंची के जरिए इन दोनों प्लेटों में सुराख कर लें. We are going to take a bit of ribbon and pass it through the hole in both of the plates on one side and give that a nice knot. Probably a double or triple knot would be better depending on the material you're using. आप रिबन को अच्छे से बंद कर लें। Once the first knot is in place, we move on to the opposite side. We will repeat the same step on the opposite side of the first hole we pierce. हम वापस वही स्टेप्स दोहराएंगे बिल्कुल पिछले सुराख के ऊपर. Grab another piece of ribbon and tie it through both plates one more time and give it a double knot so that we can properly secure both plates together. ताकि हम दोनों प्लेटों को एक साथ महफूज रखें. Now let's go ahead and finish off one side of our tambourine, piercing holes all along one side with about half an inch in between them. एक साइड को मुकम्मल करने के बाद हम दूसरी तरफ वही स्टेप्स दोहराएंगे. कोशिश करें सुराखों में तकरीबन आधे इंच का फासला हो. Once we're done with this step, we can start attaching our beads and bells to the plate. The bells will decorate the tambourine, but most importantly, they're going to produce sound when we move the tambourine around. For this step, we need to pass the ribbon through the hole we just pierced, but this time we are going to add 2 beads and a bell on each ribbon. Then we will give it another nice knot to fasten them to the plates. Now we'll continue the process alternating the bells and beads on each ribbon. One with them and one without. अब हम बारी बारी हर रिबन में बीड्स और बेल डालेंगे, एक इनके साथ और एक इनके बगैर. You can also use old yarn and jingle bells to create the same sound for your tambourine. Make sure the plates are lined up and both sides are punched or pierced through. This is really important for the next step. दोनों प्लेट्स एक साथ अच्छे से जोड़कर रखें ताकि दोनों प्लेट्स बराबर रहें, क्योंकि ये अगले स्टेप्स के लिए बहुत अहम हैं. Remember not to tie them too tight, as they need to be loose to make some sound. अगर आप रिबन को कस के बांध देंगे तो इनसे आवाज नहीं आएगी. You can also ask your parents to help you with this step and have fun exploring new sounds. We are almost halfway through our tambourine and it should look something like this. The next step is to open the plates so that we can add the beads, which will make the tambourine rattle when we shake it and produce rhythm. Once you fill the beads inside, close the plates using ribbon and attaching beads and bells like you did previously. On my favorite step, decorating the tambourine. You can decorate your tambourine however you like, using materials you can find around the house. I'm going to stick some pattern paper on the tambourine. This is a chance to get super creative. You can use a compass to measure and trace the rim of the plate, or place the plate on the paper and trace the rim on it. आप कंपास के ज़रिए प्लेट के किनारे को मेजर कर लें या कागज़ को प्लेट पर रखें और इसके किनारों पर पेंसिल से ट्रेस करें. Once this is done, cut out the circle and use glue to paste it on the tambourine. Make sure you ask an adult to help you if you're using scissors. आप scissor के ज़रिए सर्कल को कट करेंगे. हमेशा कोशिश करें कि जब भी आप कैंची या कोई भी तेज़ चीज़ इस्तेमाल कर रहे हो तो अपने घर के बड़ों की मदद लें. सर्कल को कट करने के बाद प्लेट पर ग्लू लगाएं और इस पर चिपका लें. Let's shake the tambourine and hear what sound it makes. वाह! इससे तो बहुत मजे की आवाज आ रही है. The next instrument we're going to make is a hand drum. Are you ready to make your own beat? For this simple activity, you'll need a gift wrap or colored paper, a balloon, an empty can or container, a pair of scissors, and liquid glue. Start by removing the lid from the container. Now begin decorating the empty container by covering it with wrapping paper or any colored paper available at home. We'll use liquid glue to apply it all over the paper, then press it on the container. हम इस पर अच्छे से ग्लू लगाएंगे, फिर इस पर चिपकाएंगे, बिल्कुल इस तरह. The next step is to cut the end of the balloon with a pair of scissors. Make sure you cut the end part and not the body of the balloon. Now stretch it over the top of the container. It may not fit the first few times. Don't worry. Continue stretching it and fit it into place. Once you're done, roll the sides up to secure it on the container. बलून को अच्छे से रोल करें ताकि वो अपनी जगह पर महफूज रहे. And you're done. That's it. You can start making music of your own. Did you have fun making your own musical instrument? Catch you next week with another exciting episode of Story Station at the Library. Khuda Hafiz!